1, judging a book by the title. 2, judging a book by the cover. 3, judging someone who has the book through the title or the cover of the book. I'm being judged for and with the appearances on the covers of the books or the titles of the books. Well, the third category might be scientifically a new category in terms of these idioms, like judging a book by the name, judging a book by the cover, judging someone who has the book, might have read the book or not, but judging that person through the cover or the title or the name of the scholar of the book. There has to be different criteria of evaluating someone reading a philosopher, or not the philosophers per se, apart from politics and ideology and religion. Whatever. So what I'm saying is that exorcism. I edited a book a few years ago on the feminist film director, the French feminist film director Agnès Varda, and the neo-inquisitional state agencies and whoever has been gathering and making sense of my information have been having quarrels on whom to match Agnès Varda in my life in terms of my primary or like the greater family members. One of my aunts is Agnès Varda, my sister or my mother, or should she be one of my ex-girlfriends? Well, that's tragic, really a tragic mindset of making sense of a feminist woman, and also pretty ironic in terms of conceiving feminist film director who had a lot of male and female characters in her films and narratives, and conceiving the feminist film director and confusing her with a lot of women. That's really a good idea, to just fit a feminist woman into to just conceive her as the woman, like a goddess or something like that. Well, to me, all of this is I can only make humor about these. I didn't write the book. I edited a book of articles, and that was some of which was previously published, and whatever. I mean, that was a few years ago, and I'm not really interested more into writing about Agnès Varda's films, and that was more or less I don't know. I just wanted to edit a book because on one of the female directors whom I really liked, and she had passed away, and I felt this sadness of the sadness after seeing her home in Paris. She passed away, and after a couple of months after I seen her home in Paris, and she passed away. And so I felt sad, and I wanted to do this, and I couldn't write a book because I was not specialized in her oeuvre and like her cinema. But the scholars, especially the female scholars who contributed to the book, had a lot of ideas about her films that were much better than mine. And if there were to be as a woman to just match Agnès Varda with, that woman is not one of my family members. I mean, that could be one of the contributors to the book, And I translated a few articles on Agnès Varda's films, written by female scholars, some of whom might be feminist or not, I don't remember. Well, if there is to be a woman to match Agnès Varda with, that has to be one of the contributors, or maybe not even one of the contributors. But I bet, I mean, all the contributors might feel this affinity with one of the characters in our films. So whatever, and to me, I'm not laughing at the idea of matching Agnès Varda in my psychology, in terms of the women who've been around me, including my mother, sister, my girlfriends, or my aunts, or whatever. Well, I bet if Agnès Varda was alive, and if she heard this, she would be happy, in terms of the fact that her as a woman who had a lot of female characters in her films have been confused with with one of the not so advanced books that was edited about her films. Yeah, I just wanted to add this to this verbal photo essay on judging a book, and in this case, this book has been edited by me, and on the title of the book is the name Agnès Varda, the name of the feminist French film director who passed away in 2019, 29th of March. And well, the book could be judged by the cover, by the name, by the editor, or by one of the contributors. She did a few documentaries and photo documentaries, and if not the moving images, photo documentaries. And I haven't watched all her work, including photo documentaries or documentaries. That's why I'm just refraining from matching or equating the women around me with her, but maybe one of the contributors, or even film directors, if not the contributors. But the contributors could be, because the term that Agnès Varda used, the very term that she used for her films, was cinécriture, which she meant to write with in the form of film or cinema or camera, as a feminine writing, because the term she borrowed from the second wave of French scholars, or écriture féminine, the feminine writing, and she adopted that term into a film, her films, and she used the very term cinécriture.